putting away all the winter stuff. Pretty good thing right there.
It's you.
What's going down?
Yes, we come see who's videotaping us.
Did they?
What's going on, man?
Oh. All right, guys, Andrew here once again, D.U.E Process. We're out here in Grand Rapids, Minnesota. We're at the Public Works Department as well as the police station's parking lot. We're going to be doing a little visit here on these guys today and see if they honor and respect our rights to be able to take photographs and video in public, as well as publicly accessible areas of public places. And I'm currently out here on a public sidewalk, kind of a walkway in the area here. We do have some public vehicles out here, as you can see, building maintenance division. We do have a police officer's car right over there. I believe they're kind of doing some vacuuming and whatnot right there. So we'll see these individuals have any issues with us standing here and doing some recording. It is June 1st, currently about 1:53 in the afternoon, and we're just going to be kind of hanging out here. It's a beautiful day here in northern Minnesota. And we're going to be actually going on a tour here in a very short period of time to go across North Dakota and South Dakota. And of course, that is the trip that we're going to be taking. We're going to be doing some audits of some of the local postal stations and whatnot that are out there in North Dakota and South Dakota. So we'll be bringing you some pretty good footage from those areas as well, seeing if we do have our rights being protected by those who are sworn to protect them. So just stand by as we get some good footage for you here in our wonderful little audit today. And the best thing you guys can do, if you guys like what we're doing, if you like how we're handling this, how we are doing the First Amendment audits, Second Amendment audits, Fourth Amendment, Fifth Amendment, Eighth Amendment, all of the, basically just making sure that our rights are protected as written by the Constitution of the United States. If you like what we're doing, the best thing you can do to help us out is to like the video and subscribe to the channel. That helps game the algorithm here on YouTube, of course, giving us a little bit more reach, helping other individuals be able to see our videos and of course like them. If you are in the United States and you are curious how you can make sure that your rights of course are protected, there's a link in the description that will give you access to 24-hour legal protection. Go ahead and take a look at that if that's something that you are interested in as well. And that does help us out tremendously, being able to fund the channel, being able to take these tours and be able to give you everything that you need here for these audits. So just stand by as we get some good footage for you here, some B-roll and whatnot, seeing the individuals coming and going inside of our Public Works Department here today. Making sure our tax dollars are of course put to good use. We don't want to violate any of the laws, so we're going to make sure that we do cross at all sidewalks and whatnot going forward from there. For the most part, we've actually had quite a bit of positive experiences here with the Grand Rapids, Minnesota Police Department and all of the publicly accessible buildings so far. Nobody's had any issue with us out here doing any of the recording, but that could change just based off the individual themselves. So stand by and we'll see if these folks honor and respect our rights. See if we can get a good beat on what they're taking out of the cars here today.
We'll run up the airport, we'll throw that rack up, and I'll have more room in the truck. Okay.
We are right across the street from the Public Works Department. So we'll be paying a visit over there here in just a moment. As soon as these gentlemen leave, it looks like they're going to be going over to the airport and getting some of the racks put on the building. It's a reserve police vehicle. Yeah, like I said, these guys are actually really good about it. They do honor and respect our rights to record. There's vehicle number 964365, Building Maintenance Division here in Grand Rapids. Not sure about those driving skills there, but you know, hey, to each their own, as long as they are, of course, coming from that right there. You guys have a great day here. Let's see. It's not as friendly as the other gentleman was. Failed to stop at the stop sign, but we won't make a big deal out of that one. So you can see right here, this is actually the Public Works Division here. Come over here really quick and give you a good view of the area. This is actually Grand Rapids, Minnesota in the summertime. It is just now June 1st. So as you can see, it's getting pretty awesome as far as weather-wise goes. This is northern Minnesota, so in the wintertime it does get a little bit intense by way of temperature, so it's actually relieving to be out here, and of course being able to wear a t-shirt and whatnot here. So here is a couple of a view of the side area here of this particular building. I believe this is just a maintenance building for the vehicles, for the city vehicles, as it sees here. So I'm just kind of get a little bit of footage here of what they're doing, and a couple of videos of this, a couple of photographs, and to get you guys a good beat on what they got going on there in Grand Rapids, Minnesota. It's a pretty nice building. I actually grew up here, and one of my friends' houses was actually right here where I'm standing. It didn't actually have this building here. I lived in those apartments right over there when I was younger. So we'll see what we've got going on here, as to give you a little bit of context as to what we're doing out here today, and we'll go forward from there and see if everybody does honor and respect our rights, like we said, to be able to take video and photographs in public accessible areas and public places. And then we'll cruise on over here to the Public Works, like we said, refrigeration company doing some maintenance on the building there, it looks like. And I'll cruise on over here to the crosswalk, and we'll go over to our Public Works Department, and you guys can see this is basically the utilities, the water, all those things. And right behind there is where the police actually park their vehicles when they are not being used, when they're ready for maintenance and whatnot, as we go forward from there. So now we are crossing into the Public Works Department. Again, this is public land, publicly accessible areas of public buildings, people coming and going, running stop signs. It's pretty typical around here. Police officers don't generally do much about that, which, as you guys can see, that there are a number of people. So we'll come on over here, show you, get a good look at the sign so you guys know exactly what it is that we've got going on here. And you can see Grand Rapids Public Works, Public Utilities, Payment Drop Box, and Service Center. This is actually where you come and you pay your public utilities. Now, if we go on around to the back here, you'll see where they park the vehicles for the police department. And so from there, you can see that there is not much of a breeze today. A good old Glory up there, just kind of limp with no breeze today. Like I said, guys, if you guys like what we're doing, we're not out here to cause trouble. We're not gonna confront people. We're not gonna, you know, be belligerent or anything like that. We're just here to kind of give everybody an opportunity to show that they honor and respect our rights to be able to take video and photograph in public accessible areas of public places, And we're not looking to sue any municipalities, anything like that. If an officer does choose to go beyond their duty, you'll see that we do have legal protection. If you guys are looking for legal protection, feel free to click the link in the description down there. It'll take you over to our site where you'll be able to have an opportunity of getting some legal protection for yourselves. But again, this is the Public Utilities Commission. This office is actually currently closed to the public, as you can see right here. So I don't think there's actually anybody inside of this particular building at the moment. This is where you come to pay your utilities, and they've been closed for a long time due to COVID. And I don't know what that is inside there. Those look like there is a sign-in station checking to see what your temperatures are. Whatnot. I'm not really sure what that's all about. But you guys can see inside there a little bit as to what's going on here in Grand Rapids, Minnesota. I believe that's for something that to let them into the building. But we'll cruise over here. You can see that there are a few police vehicles, public vehicles over there. And we'll cruise over here and take a look at the front of the building, and you guys can see how the Public Utilities Commission actually works here in Grand Rapids, Minnesota. And we'll see what we've got going on. Handicap parking. Another handicap parking sign. And some of the employee vehicles, what it looks like. Right there's a shin breaker. Careful with that stuff. Coming up into the area here, you'll see you can very easily get your shin a bruise. Right there is one of the public vehicles, and then inside of that wonderful garage right there, they have some things that they're going to be doing. I don't actually know what they do inside the building. If anybody comes out and has a conversation with us, we'll see what it is that they do. Well, here's another police vehicle. Does not have a plate on this one, so maybe they're getting that one ready for decommissioning or deployment, whatever might be going on with that. You can see serving since 1891. So it's pretty cool stuff there. Looks like a personal vehicle, one of the employees here, and we'll get you guys a good view on the inside there of the building. It looks like public utility stuff is what they've got going on here. We did pick up a little bit of a breeze there. You can see the flag kind of starting to blow in the wind there. So we'll see what they have to say about us being out here and taking photographs in public. Here's the gate. Private drive, no through street, and no trespassing. Those are up on the gate, and obviously that is for anything beyond the gate there. Person leaving the parking lot. Not sure what she's doing, driving on the wrong side of the road. See if she stops at that stop sign. Bet you a quarter she doesn't. Oh, look at that, she stopped. I owe you a quarter. So let's see what we got going on here. Got some public utilities vehicles being fired up, and we'll go and see what happens. We do have the GoPro Hero 9 here today. This is equipped with live streaming. We don't have any zoom capabilities really on this particular device, but as we get a little bit deeper into this auditing thing, we're going to be doing kind of as a hobby. But as we do get a little bit deeper into this, we'll be getting a little bit better quality products, quality cameras. We'll be able to zoom in. We'll be able to get closer up views on some things that we're not able to actually see directly from publicly accessible areas, and hopefully we can get some good footage for you guys today. We'll come on over here really quick, make sure there's no cars coming, and get you a good view of the signage that's on the side of the building here. You can see that there is no trespassing, of course. That is beyond the gate. This is a private drive. This is not a through street, and you can see that there are some signage right there. The speed limit being 10 miles per hour. And we do have another vehicle approaching here, so we'll just kind of step back, let them do their thing, and see what we got going on. Driving the vehicle while talking on a cell phone, also illegal. The vehicle plate on that one is 949041. And the gentleman got out of the vehicle while talking on his cell phone, which is questionable. I know what we'll do here in just a few minutes, guys. We'll go around to the other side, and we'll get some footage of the other side of the building. Public Works is getting all geared up for summer, putting away all the winter stuff. Pretty good thing right there.
It's you.
It's going down.
Yeah, come see who's videotaping us.
Did they?
What's going on, man?
Oh, you know, you ever seen those First Amendment audit videos on YouTube?
What?
First Amendment audit videos on YouTube?
First Amendment, yeah. I don't know.
That's what we're doing. That's what we're out here, just kind of going and seeing if everybody respects and honors your right to, you know, the free video and all that stuff in public accessible areas.
Yeah.
Usually they do send people out.
Yeah. That happened to me this time.
Just happened to be you. How's everything going for you guys?
Good. Yeah, so I guess as long as you're staying inside out of this gate, I don't care.
Yeah,
okay,
that's I did my homework to make sure it was public before we came out here. But you're actually, to be honest, you're the first person who's approached me. We've done 5 of these videos all around town here. You're the first one who's ever actually came out and talked to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they just called me and they said, "Do you feel comfortable going out and talking to this guy's videotaping us?" I said, "Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I'll go see what's going on." But you're absolutely right. You have First Amendment, so I mean, it's freedom of speech.
They're pretty popular videos, so we're making a hobby out of it. So we're going to be going to North Dakota, South Dakota next week.
Oh, really?
And going to every municipality and post office and the police station are the ones that we go to more often.
So, I mean, are you looking for something special? Or you just want to just make sure that there aren't any people.
Generally, it's an educational piece for the people that are watching the videos.
Okay.
And then any police officers that come and try to kick you off the property, obviously they can't.
Right.
Then it gives them an opportunity to learn about the First Amendment, all the Constitution that they uphold.
Okay.
You know, swear to protect. You know, that kind of thing.
Right. Yeah. So like I said, I mean, I have absolutely no problem as long as you don't go in the gate, because that's, you know, trespassing sign. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's
all right.
cool stuff, man.
Well, how things been for you guys?
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Marlon's at the house. She's putting some websites together.
Okay.
Friday, we're gonna go on a month-long vacation.
Really? What are you doing?
We're taking the kids to Mount Rushmore.
Oh, really?
And the Crazy Horse. And all of that in South Dakota.
Yeah.
And
before they tear them down?
Before they try to tear them down, right. Like how they're doing. So, yeah. And then on the way there, we'll stop off in all the little towns. And we'll go check out their post office, buy a postage stamp. We'll put some video up. Let the kids be able to kind of learn about the government, how that works.
Right.
Get basically everybody's perspective on what they see, because a lot of people are uncomfortable with cameras.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's why I'm out here. Yeah.
All right, guys. So here we are, the back side of the Public Works Department. Obviously, Gary came out, and he didn't have any issue with us taking any video, as long as we didn't go past the no trespassing sign. Obviously, those are really important things for those of you who are looking to do this First Amendment audit thing, to make sure that you do not trespass on the properties. You do have access to certain pieces of it all the way up to where the signage tells you that you are not allowed to go past. So here you can see, here's the back side of the building, and you can see a couple people up there having some conversations, potentially about us, never know. Obviously we have a GoPro, so it doesn't have incredible zooming capabilities, but what we'll do here, give you a good bead on what's going on. Private drive, same thing as the other side, no trespassing. And then of course you do have that speed limit sign right there. And cruise on over here, get you a good view of the property, some apartments over here, and cruise on over to the side here, and you'll see that we do have some public utilities stuff right here. All the way around, you got some of the dirt to put in the dump trucks when it does get a little bit snowy and icy. That's what they do, they sprinkle that around the roads to make sure that you have obviously have a good experience when you're driving on the roads here in northern Minnesota. It does get a little icy, specifically in January and February. Automatic gate there, make sure you take care of that. And we'll see here what we've got going on. A couple of people doing their jobs for the day. Nothing too out of the ordinary, nothing unusual there. And you can see there's some park benches and whatnot. So this is basically the public works, public utilities, all taxpayer funded stuff here, guys. So what we're making sure is that they do honor and respect our rights to take video and photographs in public areas, publicly accessible areas of public places, of course, and get you some footage of the people coming and going. As you can see, there's another person taking off. Out of the building. So pretty cool stuff, guys. And there is a bag blowing in the wind. I don't remember what the movie's called, but there's one where a gentleman actually takes a video of a bag as a photographer. And cool. So there you go, guys. You can see here that another little bit back up of the view here of the Public Works Department. When I was a kid growing up in this area, this all used to be just a big sand pit, which is actually really fun. As you can imagine, being a kid, and they took that and they built the Public Works Department, which is good to know. So like we said, guys, if you like what we're doing here, if you like to support the channel, it doesn't cost you a dime. All you got to do is like the video, subscribe to the channel, and that helps with the YouTube algorithm, helps us get these videos out to more people. Hopefully when we go and do the audits in our on our way over to Mount Rushmore and the Crazy Horse Memorial, we'll get some more footage, some more interesting things happening, with people coming out and check to see what it is that we're doing, and we can go forward from there. But we appreciate you coming, hanging out with us for the time that we have here today. And as you can see, Gary did not have any issues with us doing the recording. As he said, First Amendment protected activity. He understood exactly what it was that we were doing, went in to ease the mind of the people inside the building, because obviously they have some concerns about a person outside of the building taking videos and photographs. Just didn't know what the purpose behind that was. Generally, I would not have given him any information, but I do know him personally. We've been to his birthday parties, things like that, so we wouldn't want to, you know, break that relationship just to kind of press the envelope a little bit. And like we said, we're not out here to try to cause ruckus. We're just out here to make people aware that it is okay to exercise your rights. And here in the United States, the Constitution is taking an absolute beating, and we want to make sure that we do preserve the rights that are protected within the Constitution. The First Amendment being the platform, the backbone of the entire thing, being able to hold your media, being able to hold your government accountable to what it is that they're doing. And while they are on public time, working in their public capacity, making sure that they do maintain that professionalism that is required. So we appreciate you guys with us here today. Like we said, if you're looking for any legal protection for yourself or your family, just in case, there is a link in the description that you can click on, and that will get you some very affordable legal protection for your family. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can get your will done. You can have your contracts and documents reviewed. If you are being detained by law enforcement for any reason, you have the right to speak with an attorney. You do not have to speak with the officers who are detaining you, contrary to what they will try to make you believe. But at the end of the day, you want to be able to have access. So there are some very affordable plans available for you. All you need to do is click on the link in the description. That is right below the video here, and it'll take you over to our website where you can get access to a legal plan and the protections that you and your family do deserve. So like we said, we're going to be here, and we're going to be doing these at least once every month. If we can get more content out for you guys, we'll be happy to do that. Here in Grand Rapids, Minnesota, they get an A+ when it comes to honoring and respecting our rights to take video and photograph. So have a good one.